Good evening. It's my pleasure tonight to be with Congressman Mark Walker, who is the U.S. Senate candidate for 2022 here in North Carolina. Tonight we wanted to just ask him a few questions just so you can have an idea of what he stands for and what he believes is best for our state. Congressman, thank you very much.
Chris, thank you. It's glad to be here. Congratulations on the new chairmanship.
Thank you very much. Well, first of all, how did you get your start in politics?
Well, I was a pastor for 16 years. Thought I would not be entering politics, but I was growing more and more concerned about the direction of our country. And after one national election, it just kind of hit me. I literally walked down the hallway and told my wife, I said, I'm running for the United States Congress. Now, I won't tell you verbatim what she said back. No, she's been great. And that was really something I just felt like the Lord was leading us in that direction. And we just moved forward and he opened up some doors.
All right. What were you most surprised about when you first walked down the halls of Congress?
I was most surprised about the special interest influence literally day one. And I really am burdened about that, but I realized that if you go to Washington, Washington, and your politics is only grounded in how you view the world, Republicans and Democrats, you'll get blown all over the place. But if it's grounded in your faith, I think you have much more of a chance to stand strong for the values and principles that we certainly hold cherish and dear.
All right. What were your top legislative goals and priorities when you represented North Carolina's 6th District?
My top goals were to fulfill a promise that had been made 5 or 6 years before I got there, and that is to repeal these individual mandates from Obamacare that were hurting this working class and small businesses. It was also to fund Planned Parenthood. One of the things that I'm most proud of is working with Vice President Pence and President Trump. There's a great picture of he and I shaking hands the day that we were able to get that done. Unfortunately, John McCain in the Senate voted it down a little later on. But I think people in North Carolina and across the country, they want members to go to Congress or the Senate and fulfill what they've told. Just do what you said that you would do. And those are just a couple of things that I can remember right off the top of my head that I was very proud to be part of.
Okay. And what are your top priorities as a candidate for the United States Senate and why?
Well, I think number one, in looking at this past election, I think something that we've got to tackle immediately is make sure that voter integrity, that ballot security is exactly where it needs to be. Now, a lot of that is on the state legislature, but I think from a national level, we continue to promote and continue to work towards that, because when people go out and vote, we need to have things like voter ID. We need to make sure that the precious right that we have in selecting our representatives, that is very important. Number two is China. Last 2 years, I spent as the ranking member on intelligence and counterterrorism on our homeland security. The buildup in China that we have seen, the warships they're building in the South China Sea, at the same time, the debt that we are spiraling out of control with China holding the note on that is a double-pronged sword from my perspective. And three, I don't run from this. I'm a big believer in protector of life at all stages. Those are 3 of the issues. There's many other ones like the border and some of my travels back and forth there that I've seen, and some of the human trafficking and drug trafficking we've seen. But those are 3 or 4 areas that immediately we want to go back and go to work on.
Mr. Walker, thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Thank you, Chair.
Hope you enjoyed this. Thank you very much.